my favourite things about Australians is how we just love the underdog. We just love, and like if you're a dog, like be under, you know, we'll back you. But don't be a tall pop. We hate tall poppies. You know, we love the short ones, like Grant Denyer, you know, no one hates him. That's Australia, you know. Win, not too much. That's why we love the Anzacs, because they lost, you know. And, too soon, was it? A bit raw. Anyway, Americans, opposite. They love the tall poppies. I went for a run in LA. As I went for this run, random Americans started cheering for me, going, hey, that's it, he's getting it in. There's a winner. That would never happen here in Australia. You go for a run, you're more likely to hear, lost your bike, you dickhead. We keep each other humble, you know? My mum doesn't get the humble brag, you know, like I did this ad for avocados on TV. Thank you, I've peaked. And she texts all her friends, boasting. She was like, my son Nazeem has been asked by avocados itself to be their ambassador. Tune in, witness history in the... I'm like, Mum, that's embarrassing. And you're sending it to those aunties you don't even like. She's like, good, show those bitches who is doing well in life now. I bet their son isn't on TV. I'm like, yeah, he's a doctor, actually. He's like, no, he's a physiotherapist, Nazeem. Good on him. He's rubbing strangers' bodies in massage parlors for money, but can he sell fruit on national television? I don't think so. Anyway, my favourite underdog is Ned Kelly. I love him. You know, he was poor. You know, he hated authority. Had a massive orange beard. He was like a barista before we even had coffee, wasn't he? And one day he was like, you know what? I've had enough of these cops hassling my family just because they're Irish. That's racist. What should I do, boys? And they were like, I don't know, shoot him. And he was like, yeah, sick, great idea. And then he put on his metal suit and helmet, became Australia's first ever Transformer, and Boganatron, my favourite joke, and then he hit the streets, started shooting cops. And Australians loved it. They were like, yeah, like a larrikin, Aussie icon. He basically became like this massive activist of the day, you know? Had enough of racist cops, started a movement, Ginger Lives Matter. And people were posting orange squares. Cops caught him, you know, hanged him. Before he died, he yelled out his famous last words, such is life, which means this is life, which it was for the next 5 seconds, and then they killed him, and then they built a museum where he died. And that's our history. But look, I mean, now, we're so soft. Like, imagine now, you know, imagine if I, one day, next week, just woke up and I was like, you know what? I've had enough of these racist cops, and I grew my beard out, put on a metal burqa, and just started shooting police, yelling, such is life! I'm not getting a museum, am I? No one's praising me. It'll be my mum on the news going, you know what? I always told him to become a physiotherapist, like a good boy, and listen. You know there's that town in Victoria called Glenrowan. If you drive through there are these massive statues of Ned Kelly and his gang. But the guys, if you think, they're literally terrorists, aren't they? Like, they fit the legal definition of terrorists. They conspired to kill police officers with beards equals terrorists, isn't it? But there's just this country town just openly revering terrorists. Like, imagine now if there was just some country town in Australia just openly idolising terrorists. Well, there is that one town a few hours from Sydney. What's it called? Canberra, actually. And, all right, you guys have been awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you.